We're gonna be making a cake today for the first time on camera. It's gonna be a white cake. Remember when Leonardo DiCaprio said that in Django? White cake. I've never tried the cake before, so I'm praying that it comes out great, all right? So I just lit the oven. We're gonna bring it up to 350, and then we're gonna start. First of all, we wanna begin with butter.
You're watching the Bare Pantry Show.
3/4 cup of, this is salted, so I'm not gonna put any salt in this cake. I always buy salted butter, so I never add salt to the stuff that I'm doing, all right? 3/4 cup of butter, and then 1 1/4 cup of granulated white sugar. Why do they say granulated white sugar? See? Because it looks grainy, right? It's not soft and powdery like powdered sugar. So we're gonna start with this first. These are our dry ingredients: the flour, baking powder. I'm gonna put the list of ingredients down below. I'm not gonna add salt because the butter is salted. Milk is the wet ingredient. Vanilla. Egg whites, not the yellows. Right? Why? Because we want to make sure that the cake stays white. All right. So, and this is sour cream. It's a sour cream white cake. White cake. All right. I'm gonna blend this for about 3 to 5 minutes till it's smooth. And I'm gonna check that recipe again to make sure we don't have to like beat this like to soft peaks, okay? Let me go ahead and blend this. So I checked and it just says to add the egg whites 1 at a time. How am I gonna know 1 at a time? They're all mixed up together. We all love to eat out, but unfortunately for some of us, it's not the healthiest option. How would you like to make better than restaurant quality meals at home? With my second cookbook, The Pantry Laid Bare, you can make Chinese food without all that added MSG. Breads and bagels are a cinch because no appliances are needed. Pizza. It's not delivery, it's the stovetop. These 111 recipes will bring out the inner chef in you. Get a copy today only at www.barepantryshow.com. Shop safely and securely at www.barepantryshow.com. Anyway, we're gonna put the vanilla. I didn't want to put the vanilla because it might change the color of the cake, but they say add vanilla. My vanilla is lighter, like a teaspoon. All right, Joe, right here. And then the baking powder, a lot. How much baking powder was it? I think it is 2.5 teaspoons. It's quite a bit. Whisk it. Cake is not hard to make, guys. When you cream the butter and the sugar and then you add the egg and the vanilla and stuff, now you're gonna do alternately the dry and the wet. All right? Alternately. The dry and the wet. Now I'm thinking about this scientifically, and I wonder why the sour cream, right? Because sometimes when you don't put milk in a cake, you put sour cream, but it's because we didn't put the egg yolks. The egg yolks make the cake moist. The egg whites give it structure. So because we deleted the egg yolks because we want the cake to stay white, because it's a white cake, I think that's why we're adding the sour cream. Barbara don't know. She's making stuff up. So normally I add the dry and the wet in increments of 3, but you can absolutely do it in 2, like I'm doing right here. And why I keep doing like this to fold it in, it's just that you won't have that plume of flour going, okay? We had to pause just now because that guy came to give us a quote on the driveway. Joe is still stewing behind the camera. Like, what? $22,000 to do on driveway? What's wrong with the people?
Right.
Huh?
When you got $5,000 available, let me know.
Joe, the people can't hear you.
Hmm?
It's 1 cup of milk. Joe over there railing up people. Why you hold the camera so low? You know I got a double chin. You always want to be scraping down your bowl so everything gets mixed in well, right? But what I never used to do, and I learned this later in life, is that you also want to be scraping down your spatula too. See, like that? Because sometimes the dry will be caked up, especially, see, this spatula is smooth, so it won't do it so much with this one, but this one has a whole crease on both sides. All the dry stuff will be caked up in there. So we're just gonna add the last little bit of milk. Most cakes, you don't want to overmix. Let me get rid of this for right now. I'm gonna clean it off, but I just want to move kind of fast to fold the sour cream in. Fold, fold, fold. All right, guys, I'm just gonna go ahead and clean off this, the beaters like this. You know, just get off as much as I can. And if Joe would move that cloth from here, let me show you guys. I have two, I think these are 9x2s or 9x3s. They look kind of tall, these pans. But we're just gonna have 2 layers for this cake. And it does have a frosting to go with it that I haven't looked at the ingredients yet, but we are going to be making that frosting. So the oven is up to 350. And what we're going to do is try to pour it evenly into both greased and floured pans. I just rub some butter in the pans, sprinkle some flour.
What kind of cake is this?
White cake. White. Say it, Joe.
What?
Say H. Like a Joe is saying like a C or a K.
Koa.
I think this cake says 9x13 for the pan, but I don't want that. I don't want that. See, I changed things. I'm like my viewers. My viewers who watch my video, right? You guys know who you is. You watch my video, and I'll say, put blah 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 in the thing, and you'll say, I don't want to do that. I know how to cook better than Barbara. No, I don't think they say that. But they're like, I don't have that ingredient. I don't want to do that. I'll do this. And then when the thing don't come out like mine, they'll say, what happened though? I'm like, you didn't do what I tell you to do? Let me tell you how I am with recipes. I didn't change nothing about this recipe except the pan that it's going to go in. And I think these pans are way too big. But I left all the ingredients the same. I left out the salt because I have a salted butter. That's my option, right? They say that you put salt in sweet things to make the sweet pop more. I don't know if that's true. I don't know why I think the cake won't be flat. So, but the batter is kind of thick, but not super duperly thick. So you just kind of want to like spread it out the best you can. And some cakes will tell you not to pat it down, but I'm gonna pat these down. Just 1, 2. Stick them in the oven. And because the batter is kind of thick and the pans are so wide and so low, I'm just gonna give it 30 minutes and see what happens. All right, guys. I'm not sure if it's done because it's not really brown, right? And it's not shaking. It's not shaking. Let's see. Hey, I think it's done. Yeah, this is done. Half hour, guys. They're not super tall, but it'll work to make 2 layers, you know? Pan is still a bit warm. Yes. Gorgeous color on the bottom. It's only the top part where it looks like so white. You know? So these are not cooled down enough yet, but we're going to make the frosting out of 1 1/4. This is measured like this because it's not softened yet. Like this one. 1 1/4 cup of, supposed to be unsalted butter, but I'm not going to run out to the store and buy unsalted butter just to make some frosting. Cannot do. Then it says I need 4 1/4 cups of powdered sugar. I don't know that I'm going to need that much, but we're going to see. You know what, guys? I want to ask you a favor. If you've bought my Belizean book, that's a tablespoon of vanilla, okay? Homemade vanilla. If you bought my Belizean book that I just put at Amazon, could you please go write me a review and give me 5 stars?
I'm dying quite softly, but baby, just bring it to an end. Saying that you love me, but you don't mean it. I'm dying quite softly, but baby, don't kill me just yet. Ooh, hold my hand as we walk down this cold dead road. Hold my heart and never let it go, 'cause you're leaving me and you're not coming back now. Yeah, you're leaving me. I'm dying quite softly, but baby, don't kill me just yet. I guess my little love spell
I can take a good shot for the book.
do the trick.
It's not bad.
I'm dying quite
No, bad.
softly, but
It's not
baby,
dry.
don't kill me too quick. I guess my cosmic love.
It wouldn't be my first cake to go to because I like that lemon cake better, but it's not bad. It's not bad. All right, I want to get a cleaner cut. Maybe I have to put it in the fridge to get a cleaner cut, and then I could play it for the picture. All right, you guys. I would give it a try. If I were you, I'd give it a try. See, the frosting is not setting so good because it's hot in here, and yeah, I'll put it in the fridge. I'll show you at the end.
And you're not coming back now. Yeah, you're leaving me. Oh, oh.
If you like what you saw here today, guys, consider watching one of my other videos, right?